we are back here in the pit of the abyss, trying to figure out all the different places we could go. That's a dead end. That also appears to be a dead end. Plus side, doesn't look like there's actually, it was a false object. Only one way to go. I don't like the fact that I can't see that far down that tunnel. Or any of these tunnels, really. Yeah, I figured you'd all start rising out of the water. Uh-huh. Well, that's nice and terrifying. Oh, but we found keys. The spiral writing keys that say leadeth something. Ah! Bugs! Well, that's going to trigger someone's phobia. Hey, hi, Brent Alexis! Thanks for stopping in. Look away if you don't like bugs. Okay, so the cylinder is engraved with the text, "'Tis doubt which leadeth to purgatory." Okay, let's see here. There you are. Hooray for guessing! That'll lead me down further. Necessarily know if I want to do that right this second. Still more area to explore, right? Or no? No, there is not. You're gonna make me do this multiple times again? Are you just that much of a coward? Jump! Jump, you fool! You're fine. You made it to the lunchroom. Look, it's yummy. Grits with lard, boiled meatloaf, and beans. Oh, and bread and coffee. Guessing that was the boiled meatloaf? That's a person. Correction, that was a person. Hey, they look like they have the same stupid haircut as you.
Just put the gun to their head and...
Eddie?
Eddie?
You okay, buddy?
Hi, James.
What happened here? Who was that?
I don't know. It just came at me.
Okay.
That's the law of the jungle.
He attacked you. And you shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any idea why he would do that?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark. I heard footsteps, so I turned back and he was right there.
And you could tell that he wanted to hurt you.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Of course. Why
he
else would he
looked at
be
me.
down here if he didn't want to
I
hurt
just
me?
had to do it.
He looked at you. I thought you said he came at you.
Yeah, I mean... I could see
Ah,
it in his
James,
eyes.
don't make such a big deal out of this. This is America. That's enough.
His eyes.
He's innocent.
He
In the
kept
eyes of
looking
the
at me,
law, at least.
making fun of me. I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
You can't. You can't
Yes,
just
he
kill
can.
someone because the way they looked at you.
You're looking at me too. Eh.
You should see your face, James. I was just joking. The guy's dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I?
I was gonna ask, because
anyway.
it's like, I'm actually inclined to
better get
believe
going.
him. Because he's like, none of his story matches up, because he's saying there like, he looked at me, and then he came at me. I was like, neither of those things are true. He was sitting here. And it looks like he got shot in the, like, face. Also, ironically, bullets right there. Although I'm actually very kind of confused because based on the blood splatter, forensically speaking, it looks like he was shot from the back of the head. How do I know that? Well, it's quite simple actually, because you see all the blood as it's sprayed out this way? Entry wounds don't cause a lot of splash, but exit wounds do. So if all the exit wounds are this way and he's slumped down there, although honestly he would have fallen back probably from the exit wound. He was shot there. But still, it's possible he would have just fallen forward. Usually. But the blood splatter situation here seems to indicate more. Unless he's been here for a while. There's no blood behind him. But the indication, forensically, would point to the fact that he was shot in the back of the head. Can I have a map, please? I really would like to have a map. Hey, a map. Let's see, how many floors are there? Ooh, serpent section, 2 floor, 4 section, 3rd floor, basement. Geez, there's a lot of maps to this area. This is going to be a big one. I don't know how far we'll make it into this tonight, but we'll see. Rifle? Need a key. Because for some reason, that doesn't let me do it. And this doesn't open it, despite the fact that this works in like every movie I've ever seen. They still haven't found him. Since he had the cabinet key, we should assume that one of the prisoners got his hands on it. Get the spare from the witness checkpoint and secure the rifle before it falls into the wrong hands. Why are there creepy masks in the prison? I did save, didn't I? No. So based off of this, that's the rifle cabinet. We have the vestry and... where is... Okay, so the witness checkpoint, everything is in the southern part. So through this door, which is locked. Because of course it is. Nothing's ever straightforward in the town of Silent Hill. The door's open, though. Oh, hey! Oh, can you go up? Oh, cute. Are you a... Oh, hello. Start dodging my way through this. I'm assuming that goes to the basement. Oh, it's on a timer, of course. Why wouldn't the lights be on a timer? That makes total sense. Oh, there you are. do I get the feeling that that thing, that freaking leg monster thing, is gonna be on a ceiling in one of these? Just feel like that would happen. I just don't get why these are on a timer. Gotta be like a puzzle or something tied to that, or something? Because it can't just be like, oh man, you want to just... Like, you can't get... This is the only way to get light, because you have your flashlight. There you are. The things I do for shotgun shells. That one's closed. The boar with its eyes scratched out? Yeah. I was gonna say, this seems like the optimal, get off! Jerk. Seems like the optimal type of area for these leg things to like jump up at you. Because they're small little chambers. Them quad legs are fast. Yeah, they are. Quad legs, that's a good name for them. We'll go with that, because I didn't have a better name. Why do the doors have Hebrew on them? The eyeless boar, the hornless ox. The tunnel to the basement. Oh. Oh, this is the yard. I don't necessarily want to go in there yet. This is the something snake. Headless serpent. I don't have any clues about where to find any of this stuff. At least a few more. Oh, hey. The cell is to be cleaned up by Tuesday. Make sure you get the cons to do it by then. The previous tenant has been moved to death row as per the warden's orders. I don't think anyone cleaned it up. You just realized the bunny earless Vry? No, I still have the bunny ears. They're just... This universe's version of Vry's bunny ears are actually part of his hair. See the two white stripes? That's a door that's locked. Well, they're not ears, but they're kind of like reflections of ears, like inspired by. They're supposed to be like the... They're supposed to be essentially the multiversal equivalent of the normal Vry's ears. The wingless dove. Okay, so then my choices are to try and go to the chapel or go to the yard. The yard seems scary, so let's do that. We'll just run around the perimeter and, hey, maybe we'll die. What the? Your favorite animal among those? The rifle cabinet. It probably is the dominant species down here. Oh. Why did it sound like something was running around down here? Pull ye but one of the rope's frayed ends, choose one justified amongst the damned, seek out their tales, think upon each sin, and let blind fate choose, let the judgment begin. You love the... You love that I just start swinging when I hear shuffling? Well, what else am I supposed to do with it? You hear something moving in the darkness, you can't see nothing. The general assumption is eventually you're just going to run into the fact that it's like, you know, something might be close to you. So you swing. I'm just saying, it worked for the guy in the M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's a cool way to determine which will unlock. At least that's what you think it does. That's what I think it does too, but I have no idea. We need to find more weights to do it. Where am I at? That's the canteen. I don't need the canteen. Chapel is the only other place I haven't been yet. Which M. Night movie was that? Signs. Not exactly one of my favorites of his. Where? Oh. Okay, we got a book here to read. Yeah, I was never a big fan of Signs. It was one of those things where it's just kind of like, man, there are so many problems with that concept. I get what he was going for. He wanted to do like a War of the Worlds. It turns out the only thing that actually could defeat the aliens was not our greatest weapons, but the simple germs that were native to our world. But like, what's the difference between a germ and the stuff that covers 70% of the planet? You know? The prisoners do not feel remorse. And I know I'm treading old ground with that. Everyone's made that complaint about it, but it's still just... M. Night's the type of guy who really should have stuck to directing 1-hour episodes of like Twilight Zone or Outer Limits and not been given like big budget movies. I think he would work way better in like a short form type of thing like that. Just my personal thoughts, because I don't think he's got like no talent. I don't think he's bad. I think he just, you know, of course I say that, but I've also seen the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. Oh man. Oh man, I went to the theater with my best friend. We were both in film school when we went to go see Avatar: The Last Airbender. We got so many dirty looks because we could not stop laughing. Not because the movie was bad, because it was, but because like as film students, there are so many things in that movie that are just like, yeah, this is not how you should be doing this on a production level. And we could laugh. There was an Avatar live action movie? You didn't know? Oh yes, it's horrendous. Watch the Riff Tracks version. It's worth it for the Riff Tracks one makes it worth it. The prisoners do not feel remorse. In fact, they do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. Even the simplest of them will try to shield themselves from the Lord's gaze with what little words they know. And so they dream blissfully, and the sinners they are, for no matter how foul or loathsome their existence may be, human nature abides. Well, that's some lovely flavor text, but it doesn't actually provide any sort of interesting development. Whereas that is a syringe, and I can use that. Where was he hiding? What the heck? Like spike torture devices on the confessionals? Rift track? It's RIFF track. It's essentially the guys who made Mystery Science Theater 3000. They came up with a new way of doing business, which was instead of like actually dubbing over a movie and making it a whole thing where they had to get the rights to the movie and everything. What? Instead, they just give you an MP3 file that you can play over as you watch the movie of them making fun of it. And that way they're able to do like way more modern movies to do like riffs on than Wait, did these all close? I swear I had opened all these before. Oh, huh. That's interesting. And flashy, and I don't know what any of that means, but okay. Yeah, they can do fairly recent releases with their format of just giving you an MP3 that you sync up and play over. Trying to see if it still makes the noise or if it's just literally just an after splashing noise of my feet in the mud. Clip-clopping around. So we opened the snake door? You think you found it? It's hilarious. They are. I have a ton of them that I used to have like movie watching parties with those, and they're just so fun just to sit around and have just a good time with. Like, out of the ones that sit there, I could recommend, in honesty, I could recommend, especially their Harry Potter ones. Yeah, I see you crawling around out there. There's a bunch of you in there. A reminder to all gods, effective immediately, this is absolutely mandatory for everyone to familiarize themselves with the revised generator maintenance manual. We all remember what happened the last time there was a spike, though I'm certain most of us very much want to forget. We will not have another incident. We won't have another incident? Uh-huh. Where are you? Get down here. Quaddy. Oh, that's not fair. We will be together soon. Okay. That's nice. Hey, I successfully hit it. Well, I can shoot through those? Oh, that's locked. Okay, so I kept thinking there was like, oh, you could, there was a way to open the doors if you had the power turned on or something. I don't really see a way to do that. Shoot! 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 Ha! This area doesn't seem so much as scary as it is annoying because there's like 3 floors that the monsters can be up on, and no easy good way of seeing where they're at. There's hardly any way to shine your light up properly. Safety instructions. Green, maintenance level. Used to test before each use. Yellow, optimal level. Maintained for safe operation. Red, danger level. Do not operate. Can result in power spike and system overload. Why do I get the feeling that the system overload is what we're going to try to aim to do? Oh no, this is... Oh, we're doing this puzzle. Okay, so we can only do so many switches. See, that one gives me like 5. That one gives me like 15. I can't do 2 of these at once. There we go. Actually, that was just what order do you flip them in? Well, that seems to upset something. You guys ran away. Aha! Anyone out down this way? Come on. You ever run up to someone with a pipe in their hands, silly quad legs? Alright. Does anyone else want a piece of me? Ah! Apparently. Where was that? I don't know where it went. It's crawling around somewhere. Is it on the ceiling? It is on the ceiling. friggin' like spiders or something. The plus side, I think we got him. Okay, there's nothing left in that one. Oh, someone's around. Somewhere. Ah! Jumping at me like it was a freaking face hugger. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, let's see here. Prisoner E662, age 23, sex male, method executioner. Witnesses 0. Note to medical staff. During last night's execution, the prisoner, assumed to have been disabled, simply stood up and approached the chair without any assistance. From now on, take the utmost care when reviewing the prisoner's medical history. Guards need to be made aware of how capable the prisoners are in order to avoid any incidents. That's actually kind of funny. Soda, purple stuff. Ooh, Sunny D. Actually, that was rifle rounds, but you know, it's more or less the same thing. Where the heck am I? Witness checkpoint. Also, apparently there was something in the death chamber that I forgot to get. Bathroom. Bathroom. Where does this lead me? Oh, right back here. Shortcut. Ooh. In the center of Silent Hill lies the town's major tourist attraction, Toluca Lake. But there's a darker side to this scenic, beautiful reservoir. What may seem like a bread and butter local ghost story you've heard time and time again, in this case rings surprisingly true. One fateful, fog-bound November day in 1918, a tourist cruiser called the Little Baroness has set sail never to dock again. Newspaper articles reporting the event contain no details about the ship's disappearance. Despite extensive police search, neither a single fragment of the ship nor the remains of the passengers or crew were ever recovered. But in 1939, an even more bizarre event took place. Many pages are torn out. Who knows how many souls were taken by the waters of Toluca Lake? Do the eyeless skulls of the damned stare hopelessly at the surface from below, yearning for breath? Or was their mysterious fate different altogether? Was that the same lake that the whole, like, ghost lady on the island thing? Where were you before? Strange, it seems like a lot of you are just getting up and appearing out of nowhere now. See, there's you. And we saw another one of you over here. You weren't there before? Hey, you. Get back here. Oh. Guess it is a good thing I came back. Why do I keep walking past ammo? Alright, are we done with the wah, wah, wah stuff? Because, man, that is getting annoying. Oh, that's the book. There was something on the seat. You thought I ignored it? Nope, I just wasn't paying attention. On the plus side, I got another gun now. I'd sit there and say, ooh, I got a shotgun. But I already had the shotgun